Hello and welcome to my channel. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Thank you to my day ones, twos, and threes. Thank you to all my new subscribers that's coming in. That means well. Thank you so very much. I appreciate you all and welcome. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only, so everything is alleged, some is not. And the fair ag use is in my description box, y'all. So let's get to it, y'all. First, I want to say happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Please stay safe and all that good stuff. I want to get into Glorilla, y'all. And not just Glorilla, a lot of people that's in the industry and just everyday moles that's walking around. That's not even celebrity status. I want to talk about being groomed. Being groomed for this demonic stuff that they're being groomed for. Now, yesterday I told y'all, somebody left in my comment section that, Glorilla responded by saying that she was trying to show off her rings. Okay, but I beg to differ. I told y'all this. I thought she just sold to soul. But her word on the street is she been sold to soul. They was prepping her when she was younger for this mess. And I told y'all that back here I ran across some information that, Mob Taz was helping support her. And I want y'all to pay attention to the people that's surrounding themselves around her right now. Okay? This tells you a lot about the industry and who they support and who they don't support. Okay? And why. All right? I wonder, was she born with that middle name that she had, or did she add that on later? Okay? Or did a mama feel some type of way when she was born that, she was cursed or something like that, y'all, that she was going to be on that dark side eventually? Did her mother know or family know that this was something that was in their background? And they threw that hallelujah. I've never heard nobody with a middle name, hallelujah. That's in her real name. Hallelujah, y'all. Go figure. You get named something like that, and then now you're working for the other side. Make it make sense, y'all. Okay? Now, to the person that left that information in my comment section, I want to show y'all something that she has been getting groomed for what she is doing right now. Okay? Um, I don't know if this is a family member. They kind of look alike, to be honest. She looked at she looked cuter when she was younger to me. I don't know if this is a family member or a friend, boyfriend. I don't know. She looked really young on this picture, but she's tiny anyway, but she looks really young. And it makes you wonder, when he's doing that, little Illuminati stuff, sign in her face, and one that symbolism, it makes you wonder, how long ago have they been prepping her for this? Seriously. How long ago? And was that, a mockery by naming her that when you got people that's around her in her family or, in her circle that's already demonic, y'all? Ask yourself this question. A lot of people, when stories hit the internet and hit the news about certain people, and I'm just going to throw an example out there. Shanquilla. Shanquilla Robinson case hit and it ran. And the person that was her, main supporter that gave her all that money, the basketball player, he's into this, Illuminati stuff. So it made you wonder, was, that story getting out and them making all the money that they made and this and that and that and this, was it about their support system for each other? I want y'all to think about how the people that's around Glorilla, like Carly B, she's into this Illuminati mess, and all of a sudden she's her best friend. Really, y'all? Then you got Shaquille O'Neal. Okay, I know y'all heard back here. If you didn't hear, I'm gonna just let you know. Shaquille O'Neal came on, Glorilla's live, and she was doing a live, and he was in the comment section, and he was asking her, would she marry him? He's into that Illuminati mess too, y'all. They support each other. the bigger names that get behind her, then that pushes her to the forefront. And it just makes you wonder, when you have all these certain people that's acting like that she's the greatest thing that ever hit the stage now. And she's getting all these awards. And we have older people in the game that been in the game longer, sound better, and everything. And they didn't get, they flowers like she's getting hers. It makes you wonder. It makes you wonder about a lot of stuff and who is really behind who. It was a lot of celebrities jumping on social media when young Dolph was taken out. And they was acting as if they were so hurt and this and that and that and this. But if you support the people that's behind, and that's attached to Dolph being taken out, then your words don't mean anything. They truly don't. Okay? Like I told you, she was getting prepped for this a long time ago. And it's a possibility in her family. It's a possibility that Shanquella was prepped for the downfall of herself. Okay, y'all? Everybody sees stuff on the news and stuff, and they just get so emotional, and they don't check the background of things. And I understand that people don't check the background of stuff, because when I do a story and I talk about certain things, especially when they first hit or something, and I just got a good intuition, y'all. I really do. And not only that, I try to, before I say something, I try to go and check stuff out. People don't check stuff out. They just jump on, oh, that's a sob story. Let me go get my pocketbook and start sending cash apps and, GoFundMe. And they don't know, they don't understand the severity of things. Look at Shanquella, how she was throwing up the Baphomets and all kind of stuff. Look at her family members that, this Masonic stuff is popping out, and the daddy's jewelry and this and that and that and this. People didn't want to believe that, they were tied to some kind of Masonic stuff. People didn't want to believe that. But always pay attention to the people that support certain people and back certain people. It's people out here that stories are so much worse than Shanquella's. And why did hers get so much attention? You know why I got so much attention? Because Masonic ties, y'all. You know why Glorilla is getting so much attention? It's because Masonic ties. Ties, y'all. Okay? And this ain't just start. It's been going on. People support their own kind. And it's as simple as that. Why? You can tell this is a really old picture right here. And look what he's doing. She's getting ready for her position. Getting ready. And I told y'all from the jump, I said Glorilla was being supported by mob ties. They were supporting her shows before she even got on. Y'all, I told y'all this. It is not a coincidence that right after Dolph gets taken out, how things went. It's not a coincidence. And as long as a person has a following, this is what I tell y'all. And there's probably parents out here right now that they kind of stay up with this demonic stuff to try to keep their kids away from it. They're probably looking at Miss Glorilla right here as somebody who is harmless. What she's saying and doing is harmless. But is it, y'all? Is it? When you got a background in, demonic stuff, and then you turn around and you get on, and all your fans is behind you, you start pushing this. It didn't just start, y'all. It didn't just start. She's been out here ready for this. She can lie all she wants about she was trying to show off her jewelry, because she wasn't trying to show off her jewelry. It's weird how people that's overweight call themselves tiny. And people that's, some little stick and bones call themselves big. It's amazing to me. I don't understand that whole situation. How you got a nickname called Tiny or a little bit or something like that. Little mama and you huge. And then you got somebody that's look like they weigh 10 pounds running around there calling themselves big. Y'all, come on now, please. Come on. Seriously, y'all. She has been prepped for the industry. And we all be wondering, like, how do certain people make it to stardom? And you be like, they don't really have no talent. Or they really can't sing like other people that you've heard sing. Or rap like other people you've heard rap. Why is they being pushed to the forefront? When they have a lot of people that they influence, no matter how, slow or whatever it is that's going on with them. It's a reason that they push these people out there. And all I'm going to say, y'all, I'm going to just end this video off with this. Y'all be careful of who your kids are listening to. If you don't want them to turn out, in a bad way. A lot of us, we just want our kids to be educated. We want our kids to, get a job and be able to take care of themselves and stay out of trouble. That's the main thing we be wanting. Stay out of trouble. Treat people good. And just hope that sticks with them. The things that you've taught them. But when you sit back and you let your kids and your little girls dress a certain way, and let your sons listen to all of this, demonic music, this rap music, it's some rap music that's good out here, that's decent without all of the crap in it. You got to look for it, though, I tell you that much. That they can listen to. When you let them, this music stuff it's a doozy, y'all. When you have these little girls out here and they're wearing these little tight clothes and, shaking their tail and singing these little lyrics that, people like Glorilla and everybody else is singing, you don't expect no good outcome. I'm just saying, y'all, okay? Expect the worst to come. Because this is how they get into them. This is how they're getting to them. And the person that can get to the most people is the one that the industry pushes to the forefront. It doesn't matter about the talent. It doesn't matter of, the stuff that they're doing. Because this is why she's getting pushed out here like this. This is the reason why. Shaq is in her life. Okay, y'all? They support other demons. Demons support demons. And then they snake each other. Okay? But for the most part, this is the brotherhood and the sisterhood, y'all. Okay? And they support each other. This is why everything is going the way they're going. A lot of people that's out here right now, and I don't care who you are, rich or poor, whatever, if you are particular about who you deal with and all of this stuff, or if you want to, make friends with people or be around people that's, and socialize with people, you got to get to know people in a way that you got to check their background, not like do a, background check. Now, a lot of people do that too, but know the person that's around you and your family. Know what they're into when they're not around you. Okay? Because you will be surprised, y'all. Just like a lot of people were surprised about Shanquella and her family alleged Masonic background, but everything showed their Masonic background ties. That when they did interviews and all this stuff, when you saw pictures of Shanquella with her throwing up her Baphomet, you saw that there was some type of demonic stuff in her background. It's a lot of people out here, like I told y'all, everyday people. And I learned this as a kid, like a teenager. I learned this, that you can be sitting to somebody on the bus and talking to them. And they just are nice and sweet. You can go to the doctor's office. You sit next to somebody. They're just nice and sweet. You get the phone number, this and that and this. Get to know these people. And they're demonic. They're into this mess. And you wouldn't think it if you saw them on the street, y'all. So it's people, it's kids in your kids' classroom, y'all. It's just like people go to church and they learn about God. They have churches and meetings for people to learn about Satan. And your kids could be sitting right next to somebody in the classroom that parents are into this mess, or parents that's Masons and all of this other stuff. So before you say your child come home and say, Mama, can I go to my friend's house? Or their friend come over your house and this and that and that and this, try to get the norm a little bit. Check stuff out, okay? A lot of stuff is on all over social media. A lot of stuff is. But I'm going to tell you, sometimes it ain't. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Sometimes this stuff is not on social media. Some people don't deal with social media, but they are still into this stuff. But a lot of times they are. Okay? And you can check out stuff. If they got friends on their friends list, check out their friends' information. Because they might not post it, but their friends do. Okay, y'all? And if their friends post certain weird stuff, steer clear, get away. Don't let your kids be around this type of stuff, because you will be surprised. Do y'all pay attention to the fact that as the years go on, things are getting worse? You remember back in the day, it wasn't that many people that was like coming out, but now everybody's coming out. Okay, the things are just progressing. It wasn't that many people that you knew of that was worshiping Satan. Okay, y'all, but now everybody's showing who they picking a side. They are showing it. They're not hiding it anymore. Are y'all noticing that? Things are getting bolder and bolder, and people are doing things that, they wouldn't normally do, because it was hidden for so long, and now they just don't care no more. They letting people know who all is tied to who. Okay? And they letting it out. But you do got little knuckleheads like this that run and say, oh, I was just showing off my jewelry. When we know you wasn't just showing off your jewelry, because if you was just showing off your jewelry, then this guy wouldn't be doing this to you. Okay? Way back in the days. These people are prepped for this stuff. A lot of people is dibbling and dabbling in some stuff that they shouldn't be dibbling and dabbling in, y'all. It's a lot of people out here doing this mess. It really is. It's so many people that's out here just doing this satanic mess, and y'all wouldn't be surprised. I told y'all it's going to be so obvious more and more, and I told y'all you're going to be out, you're going to be in a store, and somebody going to walk in there, and you're going to feel it. You're going to know that person is possessed or that person is demonic, because those demons, sometimes they double up. You know how they be saying that certain people have, a bunch of personalities? Those are demons, y'all. They just have different ones. It used to be movies that would come out and show the different personalities of people. And they say it's like a mental problem. But those are demons. A lot of times those are demons, y'all. Okay? And it's going to be more. That's why I try to prep y'all for this. Okay? I saw this, when I was younger and I was going to, meetings and stuff like this, to the hall. They talked about this stuff. I just was so frustrated with going to the hall because we went so much when I was younger. But as I got older, I saw everything that I was taught. I saw it. When I was a teenager, I saw a demon, and I clocked in on them. I'm telling y'all, from the end of the corner. From the end of the corner, it's like and I was downtown to make it so bad, and it was so many people walking past and going in both directions, and I was standing there waiting to get picked up at a place, and I looked down like to my right or whatever, and I saw somebody way almost to the end of the corner, y'all. Out of all the people that was walking past, this one person caught my eye, and he was demonic. And you could say you're gonna know when you see one. Okay, you are going to know when you see one. And maybe that, maybe what I learned back then, and, joining street associations when I got older and all that kind of junk that I got into, maybe it prepped me for what's going on now. And that's why it's so easy for me to see what I see and know what I know. And it also helped when I started doing that Mo3 case, y'all. It helped because Certain things I wasn't paying attention to was brought to my attention. To pay more attention to this, pay more attention to that. So I try not to snap on people when they come in my comment section. I mean, like, you don't know what you're talking about, because I've had so many people come back to me later and apologize and say, I'm sorry, you was right. You was right about this. You was right about that. So many people have came back and said something. But some people don't get a chance to because I block them. But then some people come to my emails, or they go to my IG and they say, you was right. I shouldn't have just jumped to whatever. But people are starting to wake up, and they're starting to see that this ain't something that just starting. That some of these people, are into this mess. Some of these people are giving up their children's and stuff like that. It's just like we were talking about Ricky Smiley and his sons, and his daughter getting hit up, and all this other stuff that's going on with him and his background in the church and stuff. I got people coming to my comment section talking about, when I made that video, they were saying that you trying to turn people away from the church. I'm not trying to turn people away from no church. I'm not trying to turn people away from no religion. I'm just trying to wake people up. Just because you go to church or you go to the hall, and there's bad people everywhere, I'm going to say that. But only thing I say is take out of it what you need to take out of it, and the other stuff, leave it behind. Just, when you go to a church and you go to the hall, those establishments are, for one thing, for you to get closer to God and learn about God. It's just like when you go to school. When you go to school, you go to learn. Your teacher is not sitting up there telling you how to live your life. When you get home, I want you to scrape off all these boxes that's in your closet that got Procter & Gamble on it. When you get home, don't you celebrate. Don't you put up no Christmas trees. When you get home, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. That's the part that's crazy to me. If somebody in that establishment, you find, because they keep a lot of stuff away from people. They do not want, no gossip. They push gossip out of the way, but you need to know what's going on. But they don't want you to talk about it. If somebody is mingling and tingling with somebody's little one that they don't supposed to be doing, they throw that under the rug, and they zip it up real quick. But if you are a mother and you are a father and you're going to an establishment to learn about God, shouldn't you be told if somebody in that establishment is accused of doing something to little ones, especially if you got little ones too? They call it field service when they go out and you split up in groups and stuff. Shouldn't you know who you're out there with? I tell you, if I talk about this all the time, if you go away to college and you come back home, and some of your friends that you went to school, they ain't doing nothing with their life. They're out here, running the streets and, joining street associations, and you're in college. You should know that person didn't join the street association. If you just got home and you visiting on your break and you hanging out with that person, you should know if he's hanging out with other street associations, if they're out doing drive-bys. Because you know what? You might be walking down the street with that person and you might get caught up in the crossfire. Right, y'all? So if you go to an establishment and you have somebody in there that is mingling and tingling with little ones and stuff like that, you need to know that, because you're sitting next to that person. You're going out in field service with that person to preach to other people. He could have not only mingled and tingled with other little ones in that establishment, he could be doing that to other people that's not even in that establishment. And somebody could be looking for him, y'all, because you didn't put hands on somebody you weren't supposed to be putting hands on. You need to know these type of things. And the brothers at the hall and the brothers in the churches, they don't want you to know. They don't want y'all to talk about stuff like that. They don't want you to spread the word that, don't sit next to him and you got your little one sit next to him, because it might be turning them on. They don't want y'all to tell nobody. And I have a problem with that. And I have a problem with people coming to my page talking about you trying to turn people away from God. I'm not trying to turn people away from God. I'm trying to tell people to wake the hell up. Okay? It's okay to go get the word. But go home and live your life. Don't sit up here and surround your life and everything around people that's, imperfect just like you. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay? I'm not telling people to turn away from churches. Now, if you got a preacher that's out here doing all kind of mess and taking your money and putting it into criminal organizations, yeah, it's time to change churches, y'all. If you got a hall that is letting all of these men get away with abusing other people at that hall, and they're not doing nothing about it, it's time to go to another hall. And if you find out something else going on, it's time to go to another one. And then if it gets to the point that you get frustrated, it's time to pick up your Bible and read it. Okay? They have all kind of sermons that come on that comes on social media. They got TV shows of, preachers on Sundays. If you just want to get the word, you can get it from the comfort of your own home. And you don't have to be bothered with none of that mess. Okay? This is what I'm saying. So don't switch my words around. Please, y'all. Okay? And if you don't like what I'm saying, I keep telling y'all, don't let the doorknob hit you on your way out of here. I keep telling y'all this. Okay? That's all I got to say. You don't got to leave me no message talking about I'm trying to turn people away from the church. No, I'm trying to tell y'all to wake the hell up. If you got a man that's running Mount Rose Church and he's tied to police and cleaning money and all of this other stuff that's going on, his kids is out here being paid hitters allegedly. And his police girlfriend is helping cover up crimes and going after all of the ops of his kids. It's time to go to another church, y'all. Stop supporting stuff like that. This is what I'm saying, okay? Don't turn my words around. All right, y'all? But anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know that this stuff is not just something that pops up out the blue. A lot of these celebrities are prepped for this from a young age, y'all. A young age. And this been going on for a long time, from even when I was younger. It's just more out in the open now. And we have social media now. People put everything on social media. And it shows. It shows who they're hanging out with. Somebody gonna slip up. Y'all remember when Kanika Jenkins got taken out? And do y'all remember at that hotel, half of the people in that hotel was throwing up the Baphomet sign. They was throwing up demonic signs in that hotel. Well, Kanika Jenkins was taken out at with her friends. When you go to hotel parties like this and stuff like that, you need to know the group of people that you're going with. If you were invited and you don't know most of the people there, 9 times out of 10, it's a possibility you shouldn't be there. I'm just saying, y'all, okay? You have to be careful. And when you're going somewhere with somebody, and I know people was like, oh, she knew these girls. She didn't really know these girls like she thought she did, okay? Just because the people spend the night at your house and this and that and that and this, do you really know somebody like you think that you know them? I'm just saying, y'all, okay? Because a lot of stuff that was coming up with Kanika Jenkins' friends wasn't good. They didn't really like her like that. They didn't care for her. You don't bring somebody out to the lobby. And this is what they told everybody else, okay? You don't bring somebody out to the lobby and it's 3 of y'all. And then the 2 of y'all leave that person and the 2 go back in to go look for her purse and keys or whatever they was looking for. One should have stayed out there with her. And the other one went back. They didn't care about her. And she didn't find that out till it was too late. But they always was at a house. acting like they care. Y'all, don't y'all have friends that y'all done grew up with that you look back now and you think about it and you be like, they never cared about me? I hung out with people in my past that I thought was my best friends, y'all. Best friends. And they ended up being my enemies. Wanted to see my downfall, y'all. Never really liked me in the first place. Talked about me behind my back. And these people I sit back and listen to the Dusties with and chill with and made my money with and everything. And I found out later didn't have a care for me in the world. So a lot of people get into these type of positions. So you have to be careful of who your real friends are. I'm telling you, you do. You know your real friends when they want to see you doing good. They want to see you win. They're not running around talking about you behind your back and all that. They want to you uplift each other when you're around each other. Those are your friends. Seriously. I think out of all the friends that I've had all my life, I probably have narrowed it down to two. One from we went to school together. Went to school together from kindergarten. We were sitting in kindergarten class together. Best friend in the world. Still my friend till this day. It could be a time left, and I ain't been around her in a long time, but when we get back around each other, we just like we was before. Those are friends. I like to see her doing good. She like to see me doing good. It's no drama. If we're together and something kick off, it's like it's one person because we both gonna handle that business. If somebody touch her, we on them. Okay? And it's the same way. This is your friends. They don't want to see no harm come to you. But when you have somebody that's trying to compete with you and all of that, be careful of that. When you have somebody that's jealous of you, jealousy is a very, very strong word. And it can cost you your life. Seriously. Y'all. So be careful who you pick as your friends. And do a little homework on people. Don't just jump because you're lonely and you meet somebody and you just, jumping into some stuff. Take your time. Check out some things. Pay attention to some stuff. Okay? Pay attention. Because 9 times out of 10, that inner voice that you have, it warns you about a lot of things and a lot of people. So be careful about that, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Okay? And be careful who's around your kids. Because other kids could be being prepped just like she was when she was younger. And this is just one picture. There's probably even more when she was even younger. That people around Glorilla was prepping her for the demonic stuff that she's about to release to all of her fans. That's running around here fanned out. It's just like Beyonce. Beyonce, and I'm going to tell y'all the truth. The majority of Beyonce fans already know that she is in all of this Illuminati demonic mess, okay? They know what she's pushing, and they still support her anyway. And that's the same kind of people that's supporting her is the same type of person she is. They will accept that. Okay, so be careful of that. All right, y'all, be careful because all of the people that's following Glorilla, it's some that's going to fall off. I'm going to tell y'all the truth because some parents, they don't put up with this type of mess. When somebody is demonic and they find out they're on, demon time, they stop their kids from listening to them. They try to cut this out of their life. I've been doing this and I've been doing this for years. People that I like to listen to, I cut them out. And sometimes I fall back, y'all. Because I'm going to be honest, I love that song, We Came to Party with Beyonce. I love that song. And sometimes I fall back and listen to it. I ain't going to lie. But I don't listen to everything, okay? But, y'all, it's a lot. And you have to you have to, prep yourself to not support these people. You really do. You have to make yourself not support a lot of these people that's out here. I'm telling you, I have been in a car and trap song come on. I cut my radio off quick. I just do not support this. And I don't care what radio host is getting paid to play the music. I can't do it. And some stations I don't listen to altogether because this is all they play is people that's paying them to play their music instead of just playing what the people want to hear. And it's a sad world we're living in because we're going in a direction now where, people support evil instead of support good. And it's still quite a few that's standing out anyway. Okay? A lot of people, ever since, and I love my day ones and twos and threes. I love y'all so much. They're my backbone. They really are. You all have been my backbone on this page because, they keep me going when I'm upset. They keep me going when I'm, going through some stuff. They right there with me and we just hash it out together. A lot of my a lot of my, I almost said celebrity friends. Oh my goodness, y'all. It's early, okay? A lot of my subscribers, they don't just be in my comment section. They send me messages. They keep me on point with a lot of stuff. And they act like they've been knowing me for years. We get on social media, on my emails and everything, and we just, we vibe sometimes. And it helps me. It really do. It gets me through my day. Some people be like, I know you busy, but da da da. No, I'm never too busy to listen to people because I take a little bit of everything from other people, especially if it's a positive note. I take a little bit from all of y'all and I put it together because we need that for each other. We need to uplift each other, and I want to thank a lot of my subscribers for when y'all are in the comment section and y'all support each other. Somebody having a rough time or this and that, y'all be on them and I hope everything get better and this and that and that. I love that. I love that. So I don't care about people coming to the page and I have to block them. I look at other people how their pages is going, and I'm proud of other people how their pages is going. I look at OG Jacario and he's about to hit 100,000 in a minute, and I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. And I'm just taking my time. I'm taking my time and weaning out the bad. I don't care. I have probably I don't even know how many people that I done blocked. Hundreds. I can tell y'all that. I have blocked hundreds and hundreds of people that I could still be letting be on my page, and those people could be in my subscription, but I would rather take my time and ease up than to rush into hundreds of thousands of viewers, subscribers, and half of them I don't like. Okay, y'all? Because I like the fact that we're like a family over here and we keep each other, up on what's going on out here. And this is all I want to do. I'm not trying to turn nobody away from their religion. I'm not trying to turn nobody away from nothing like that. Because I speak about, God all the time. And somebody got mad because I said, God just gonna have to forgive me. I didn't say it in a way that, oh, he better forgive me. I didn't say it like that. I'm hoping he do, for me being nosy and trying to see what the other side is doing so I can, warn people about what's going on. I'm hoping that maybe I said that wrong. Okay. And I thought about it later. Yeah, if I said God gonna have to just forgive me. No, he don't have to, but I'm hoping he do forgive me for doing numbers and stuff like that, but I just feel like if I can save a life by doing these numbers and helping them out, then, I feel like I'm doing something good. Okay. And I'm gonna leave it at that. If you don't like the numbers, me doing them, then don't watch. You don't have to watch it. But, I'll take back what I said about, oh, God gonna have to, because God don't have to do anything. He do his stuff in his own time. But I'm hoping, that's what I'll just change it to. I'm hoping that, he forgives me for being so nosy and keeping up with, a lot of stuff that he probably don't want me to do as far as the numbers and stuff. But I just want to see what people up to. Because if you don't know, you can walk right into anything if you don't know what somebody's planning. I'm just saying, y'all. Anyway, y'all, I hope everybody have a wonderful day. I'm about to feed my face and all that good stuff. And y'all stay safe out here, okay? And like I said, pay attention to who your kids is friends with. Everything. Pay attention to stuff. Okay. If somebody, your kids want to go visit somebody, you go visit them too. You go over there and visit it. Look at, pay attention to some stuff. Okay. Watch some things before you just let anybody just keep your children and all of that, because that's important, y'all. That is important. It's so much that happened to somebody child by them letting them go visit their friends and this and that and that and this, and y'all don't really know the people. You just met them, but they seem like they nice. Why do y'all think that they say a wolf in sheep's clothing? It could be the nicest person in the world, and they could be the most worstest demon ever. Okay, look at Drake right now. Okay, Drake is a very, well, he was to me. I see him for what he is right now, but Drake is, or was, so attractive to me. I just thought that he was fine. Okay, y'all. But when I look at Drake now, he didn't change. He don't look like what he used to look like to me. I see a demon standing, on, whatever I see him on. If you see him on TV, I see a demon. If I see him on a video, I see a demon. Drake is one of the biggest demons out here to me. I'm just be honest. And it's a reason why he called himself Six God or something like that. He called himself 66 God or 666 God, something he called himself. It's a reason he called himself that, y'all. Okay? But I'm gonna get off here. I don't want to hold y'all because it's been 40 minutes. But I'm gonna say this one thing. For some reason this year, Satan is, not just coming for other people. They coming for a lot of people that he's coming for a lot of people that supports him this year. And that's a good thing about that. I'm gonna just be honest with y'all. When you've been out here worshiping Satan and then now he's coming to collect from his own, it's funny to me, y'all. I'm just saying, okay? It's funny to me. And I can't even sugarcoat it and say, and for the people that's, you shouldn't say that. You shouldn't play with God either. You shouldn't be running around here doing demonic stuff. And you knew what you got yourself into. Leave this mess alone then, okay? When people get taken out and they are part of this mess, I cannot feel sorry for them, y'all. I can't, okay? I did not know that Gangsta Boo was calling herself, I knew of Gangsta Boo, but I didn't know of Gangsta Boo, okay, y'all? I didn't go into details of her whole essence or stuff like that, like I went into after she was taken out. And I just can't feel sorry for people like that. Even though she called herself trying to change her life around and this and that and that and this, you can't sell your soul but then turn around and say I'm sorry and then act like it's okay. It comes back to y'all. It really does. It comes back to you. And now I'm not saying what happened to her is funny. I'm not saying that, okay? But you gotta leave this devil worship stuff alone, okay? And you all gotta start hardening up yourself, because there's so many people that's coming. Y'all got me talking. There's so many people that's coming to me, and they're saying that they're feeling sorry for like celebrities that they care about and this and that and that and this, and they're losing sleep over it and this and that. Y'all, these celebrities ain't losing no sleep over y'all. They're not. They're enjoying their money that they sold themselves for, okay? And y'all gotta start taking care of yourself. You really do. You have to start taking care of yourselves and start worrying about celebrities so bad. Okay, I even have to take a break from telling y'all about stuff because it overwhelms you sometimes. So I can imagine if you are a fan of some of these celebrities that it overwhelms you. But these celebrities know what they're getting themselves into. Okay? And Glorilla that's out here playing with Satan right now, playing with God, if something happens, her fans is going to be the ones that's sitting back here mourning her more than her family is, okay? And y'all got to grow up. It's time to grow up, okay? And realize that she's old enough to know what she's doing. She's seeing this as a come up, that she's going to, climb ladders and get rich off of disrespecting, our creator. And whatever happens, happens. Whatever comes her way, she deserves it. Okay? Because she's not only doing this to herself, she's doing this in front of all of her fans that look up to her. Okay? A lot of them are younger than she is, and they look up to her. And she's teaching them that it's okay to do this, and it's not. Okay, y'all? I'm gonna leave y'all with that. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe if you like this video. And thank you all so much for watching. Peace.